Hey there, wizards, witches, and golden snitches. It's Deanna Hallowell here, back at you with another solo date. I did cheat a little bit this time and we did not shuffle the deck. I picked one out because tonight I'm going to my first Pilates class. And literally one of the cards is attend a yoga or a Pilates class. So we are going to do that tonight at about 7 p.m. And yeah, perks of now being a PhD student. So if you are new here, every Friday, or at least every Friday I was trying to, but today's Tuesday, so we're going to switch it up a little bit. I take myself out on a solo date as a way to connect deeper with myself and my practice. And I'm going to put it right here. Pause to read the screen. This is kind of the criteria of location and price point that you're expected to spend. So I will see you tonight at 7 when we go to the campus gym and try our first Pilates class. Hi, so as you can see, we are back. I did not get to record my session or like any part of it because the campus has a no recording policy in the gym at all. So even if the instructor allowed it, they basically were like, no, you can't do it. But I thought what would be fun is I'm going to put pictures up of the exercises that I did get to do and try for the first time. I thought it was really interesting, and I really loved my instructor, so that like helped so much, that she was really patient and she was really great. I thought it was interesting that like it was a combination of like doing yoga and stretching. So like we did some very obvious yoga poses that I'm familiar with, like cat and cow, or oh my god, what was the other one? We did the curl one. I forgot what it's called. Come to me eventually. But we did some new ones that were like what I'm Googling and what I'm understanding about Pilates was like very basic like Pilates moves. So like doing side lying leg abductions, both sides, doing the goalpost lifts and like back extensions and things like that, which and a lot of these exercises took me out and I didn't think it was going to be like that big of a deal, but it was. We also did Russian twist. We did heel toe touches, I think is what they're called. We also did some planks and like just like a lot of moving of our bodies and a lot of stretching. Oh, I think it's also very interesting that they call this one pose swan pose, but I call it cobra pose. So like, again, it's another like how there's a lot of overlap between yoga and Pilates. But now that we did our first official Pilates workout, I'm going to go grab my journal and we're going to go ahead and start doing some journaling. friends, I realized I made a mistake. And normally I read the card and the description out before I start this, and I did not do this this time. So let me go ahead and correct that. So the card was specifically attend yoga or Pilates class, sign up for a yoga or Pilates class, and dedicate some time to your physical and mental well-being. Whether you're a beginner or a downward dog expert, it's a great way to stretch, strengthen, and find some inner peace. Enjoy the sense of community in the class while also embracing your personal journey. I will say, I very much enjoyed this class. I felt like it really connected with my body and my soul. And I've been doing a lot of root chakra security, grounding work for the past like couple of weeks. So the fact that I felt like this physically was helping integrate that work really was amazing. I also, like I mentioned before, I really loved my teacher, and I think she did a really good job of helping me understand the basics, especially because in Pilates there's a certain way that you're supposed to breathe, and I kept getting confused on when I'm supposed to inhale versus when I'm supposed to exhale. But like figuring out I had to breathe from like up here instead of like down here, we got there eventually, but it was a little bit of a struggle. Pilates was also very activating for me. I know it's probably not, if we're not actively thinking about it in a spiritual context, I think it was really a great way not only to physically move blocks in your energy, but also remove stagnant energy. And like I said, I think it really connected with root and security and grounding work. So yeah, that's what I've got tonight. Thank you all so much for coming on this journey with me and for sticking with it, considering I didn't get to film any like physical movement of me doing things. But yeah, so I will see you next time when we go on our next solo date. Bye.